Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Houston Astros. Festivities are wrapping up. This place
and
is
now,
rocking.
please welcome
The home opener coming up next.
Houston Astros.
Just about set to go. Robert Valdez.
It's always interesting. He has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep his
Yeah, that's fouled off. Fastball is outside.
1-1.
And there's one down. Next for the Brewers, Garrett Mitchell.
The center
Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively.
Mitchell.
I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That way the knees for a strike.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
0-2.
Got him swinging. Gets to it on to first.
Oh.
Out on the drop third strike. 2 gone. 2 outs. Base is empty. Now at the plate, William Contreras. First off,
No, that's down. Ball.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life, was the outfield.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid.
2-2's the count.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill, a soft tossing lefty. Just like you, Chris. Jose Quintana. What do you have on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one, does he have a
Lead
feel
off
for
for
all
the
these pitches? Or
Astros,
is he just
the
able to
designated
get one or
hitter,
two over
Jose
in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Jose Altuve,
Ball.
the leadoff batter, as he looks
1-0.
at ball one. Next pitch
2-0.
way upstairs. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Yeah, and I
Two
figured
balls,
you would
one
get
strike.
Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Fouls one off. 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Packed house here at Daikin Park.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Kicks and deals. That one.
We got a full
close,
count.
and the count's full. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making him work out there.
That one down
That
the
ball's
line,
foul.
and foul ball. 3-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Beats him for the
He's
first
go.
out, and that completes the strikeout. Stepping in, Isaac Paredes. There's the
Hey!
strike.
Ha!
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
And that one wrapped foul. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Back
That
against
is
the
third.
wall with
The
2
left
strikes,
fielder,
but found a
Yordan.
way. I really like that swing. He didn't just
Alvarez.
push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Yordan
0-1.
Alvarez stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Just
Ball.
missed. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Batting
Back-to-back
fourth, the
singles.
first baseman.
Kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough
Walker.
behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And now it's Christian Walker. And that one fouled off. Runners at first and second with one gone.
Drag 2.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
2 on, 1 out. Foul ball still 0-2.
Well, with 2 strikes, you want to stay back long enough for that breaking ball, but he handled a fastball slightly elevated. Good job by the hitter right there to spoil it away.
Pickoff throw.
He's in there.
Back on a dive. Paredes on second. Alvarez at first. One gone. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Now a chance for Yainer Diaz. Pickoff moved to second.
Oh, he
Paredes
saved.
back in on a dive. And that one fouled off. First and second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. Next pitch.
No,
is
that's outside. Ball.
Popped up. Hoskins sizes this one up. He's got it. And that ends the inning. And we're back.
Leading off
Now the
the
DH,
designated
Christian
hitter,
Yelich.
Christian Yelich.
Valdez back to work. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that
inside.
big hole and get himself a hit.
Rhys Hoskins in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. That misses
Ball,
the
that's
zone.
down.
Now 2-0.
So knowing that this hitter's got holes in his swing, because he's got so much power,
No, beat him.
pitcher still can get a little too tight, afraid to make a mistake.
Runner at first with no outs here. On the corner at the knees for a strike. Breaking ball
That's a ball.
inside. And that's ball 3. Valdez moves to first.
No,
Yelich
too late.
dives back in. No score here in the second. Yelich goes. That's in for a strike.
Full count.
It's safe. It's a stolen base. And ball 4.
Miss. Ball 4. Take your base.
I don't think he really wanted to
That
pitch
is
to him
it.
right there
The
anyhow.
second baseman, Bryce
First and second.
Terang.
No outs. This is Bryce Terang. Check
Hey!
swing called strike. And that's strike 1. That one
That missed. That's a ball. 1-1.
In the air, right side. Squeezes it, and that is a big first out. Next for Milwaukee,
Batting
Joseph
seventh,
Ortiz.
The shortstop, Joseph Ortiz.
Right through
Hee-haw!
there for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5. Tags the runner.
He's up.
And that's 2. Back here at Dyken
Leading
Park,
up
City,
for the
fans are used to
Astros,
watching
the shortstop,
baseball.
Jared
Won the AL West last season for the 4th year in a row.
Yeah, they kept the division run alive, but their streak of 7 straight appearances in the
That's a ball.
ALCS was snapped.
88 wins last year was enough for another Astros division title, though.
Yeah, that surprised me, Boog. Turns out the AL West was the only division with a champion that won less than 90 games.
That's not a high number, especially with teams like the Rangers and Mariners in the same division. My guess is it takes more than 88 wins to take home the division crown this year.
Strike three.
That's a strikeout. And stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith. And a foul ball. Just
No, that's
missed.
down. Ball.
High in the air, out to right. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Mauricio
Batting eighth,
Dubon.
the second baseman, Mauricio Dubon.
Misses
That's
off the
in.
plate,
Ball.
and that is ball 1. And that
No,
one
that's high.
upstairs. That goes
Hee-haw.
the corner.
In today's game, not that many
2-1.
fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Back here in
Leading off for the
Houston, the
Brewers,
top half
the
of
left
the third
fielder,
inning.
Blake
Stepping in is the
Perkins.
speedy Blake Perkins. And there's a foul ball. Perkins, a strong-armed left fielder in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he was a second-round pick back in 2015.
That's a ball.
And ball 1. On the ground to third. And a quick
He's
out,
out.
number 1.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Up now for Milwaukee, Oliver Dunn. And that's
No,
off
that missed.
the
That's a ball.
inside edge, and it's 1-0. And that one
That's
is
inside. That's a ball.
That misses the zone.
Ball.
And now 3-0. There's a
Hey.
strike. 1 out, base is empty. Line drive. Oh, great grab on the dive. And he beats
No,
the throw.
safe.
Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
Well, that was one of those high
Now
percentage
batting,
advantage
the right
counts
fielder,
where batting
Jackson
averages are just so much
Julio.
higher. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Ball.
Chorio at the plate now. That's
1-0.
ball 1.
Ball. Low.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard
Nope,
right at
ball.
them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Runner takes off. Down to ball here. Rolls foul. Man at first, 1 away. Ball there. Moves to first.
Safe.
Done.
He's in
Dives
there.
back in safely. Another throw over.
No, no,
And
no.
he's back in that time
Hey.
as well. 3-1 now. There's
Right
the
to.
strike.
That was the pitch to hit. Four-seam
Full count.
fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
Runner on the go again.
No, that's ball
And
four. Runner,
four
take your
to
base.
aboard.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Ball.
Mitchell in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. And he
Hey.
takes a strike. Next
Strike
offering is
two.
in for a strike.
One ball,
Started
two strikes.
in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
That
Ball.
misses, and the count's even at 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move.
We got a full
Ball
count.
outside. Throw to third. Save. Double steal. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch-out. And now it's William
Now
Contreras.
batting,
0 for
William.
1. He struck out swinging. Swings through
Hiya.
that one for strike one.
No balls. One strike.
And fouled off. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Misses.
That's a ball.
And the count is 1 and 2.
Definitely got the
1,
hitter
2.
conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Diaz down to first with it. In time. Nicely done. They get out of the jam. Back here at Dyken
Leading
Park,
up for
ready
the
to go for the
Astros,
last half
the
of the
center
inning.
fielder,
And now here's the
Jake
speed threat. Outfielder
Myers.
Jake Myers. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, the
So
designated
the
hitter,
Houston lineup turns
Jose
over. Here's the former MVP,
Altuve.
Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 so far. Ground ball left side could be 2. Goes to second for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play. So next
Now
up for
batting,
Houston,
third
Isaac
baseman,
Paredes.
Isak.
As a former player,
Oh,
watching
great
5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
And that one pulled foul. 2 outs, base is empty. There's a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Fair ball.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog.
The left
A lost
fielder,
start
number
for some, so that
44,
was nicely
Yordan.
done to beat the odds. Maybe a little out in front of the
Alvarez.
pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
It's 0-1.
Now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. That clips the corner.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Just
Nope,
off
ball.
the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. Two outs. Inside.
Ball.
And the count now even up.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
First baseman.
I could watch base hits like that
Walker.
all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And the batter now, Christian Walker. And the first
Ball.
pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Inside move to second.
Save!
And he's back
He
in
beat it.
safely. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Just
That's
missed.
inside.
Tough
Ball.
spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Quintana takes the runner,
Save!
and he's back safely. And that's the second disengagement down. Fair ball. Heading for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single.
Bringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Next to hit,
Ball.
Yainer Diaz.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a
That's a
little
ball.
Next offering upstairs. Swinging a foul out of play.
bit. Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That one fouled off, 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Inside,
That's a ball.
3-2 the count.
Count's full.
Two on, 2 outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss.
So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from
Now
the pen,
pitching for
Trevor
Milwaukee.
McGill.
Pretty tight game,
Number
so they're
29.
looking for quality pitches out of him right
Trevor
here. Got to do his best to
McGill.
keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Chourio makes the catch, and the inning is over. As we go to the top of the 4th,
The
and
designated
now
hitter,
Christian
Christian.
Yelich.
Yelich.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And he hits a ground ball right side. Walker steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down. And it's
The
Rhys
first baseman,
Hoskins
number
up to the
12,
dish.
Rhys
Worked a walk in his
Hoskins.
first trip to the plate. Hoskins pushes it foul. And he's going as he swings through it.
0-2.
He was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch.
1-2.
Can't catch up.
Breaking
Ball, that's
inside. It's 2-2. Goes down looking. Next for the Brewers, Bryce Terang. He's 0 for 1. And the first
Ball,
pitch
that's
misses
down.
for ball 1. Swing and a ball popped up. Pena on the move. Brings it in. And that is that. Bottom of the fourth.
Leading up,
Stepping in for the Astros.
The
Jeremy
shortstop,
Pena.
Jeremy Pena.
Fastball for a
one.
strike.
0-1.
Foul ball there. And then
Ball.
skips in the dirt. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Just
No,
off
that
the
missed.
outside edge. Next pitch
Ball.
is outside.
He's really tightening up his hitting
Count is
zone.
full.
2 strikes here. I love it.
Did he
Started
go?
to go after it. Now a look down to first. Didn't go.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall.
Now
Very
batting,
gritty.
right fielder, Cam
Cam Smith getting ready to
Smith.
hit. Flied to right his first time.
Runner!
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. McGill throws over.
Hey,
Payne
he beat
back
it out.
in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And now the 0-1. Fought off foul.
One ball,
Pitch
2
out,
strikes.
but no action. Pena gets his lead at first with nobody out. And now it's
That's a
even
ball.
up.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Runner goes again.
He
Swing
ha!
and a miss.
He beat it.
Throw to second. Great shot. And it's a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
the batter
Mauricio
number 14,
Dubon up next for
second
the
baseman,
Astros.
Mauricio Dubon.
Swing and a foul straight back. Man at second.
No, ball.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
Oh,
that hit him. Batter, take your base.
He had him 1-2, and he ends
The
up
center
hitting him with a
fielder,
pitch.
number 6.
And next to hit for Houston, Jake
Myers.
1 for 1 with a single so far. Out in
Yeah.
front with the swing, and that is strike
0
one.
balls, 1 strike.
Next
No,
pitch
that's
misses,
out.
And the count is 1-1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
And that one is lifted in the air. Chourio makes the grab, 2 down. So the batting order
Now
turns
back,
over.
the designated
Jose
hitter,
Altuve up to
Jose
hit here. 0-2
Altuve.
in this one. Swings
Yeah,
and
what?
misses. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Move to second. Pena.
Safe.
Back on a
He's
dive.
in there.
Now the infield shifts to double play depth. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Stays alive. 2 on, 2 outs. That one just
That missed.
misses.
That's a ball.
And that's ball 1. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Mitchell makes the play, and that's the inning. All set for the start of the
Leading off for the
inning.
Brewers,
And now the
the
shortstop,
shortstop,
Joseph
Joseph
Ortiz.
Ortiz.
Valdez back to work. Rip, but it curls foul.
Well, these Brewers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the
He's
game,
out.
so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Paredes
Now
fires
back,
over to
left
first.
fielder,
The
Blake.
leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
At the plate, Oliver Dunn.
1-0. No,
Save.
he's safe.
That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. The next
Ball.
offering misses. And that's ball 2. just
Nope,
missed.
ball.
Little chopper rolls foul. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
And just swinging and miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And now Jackson Short. He's one of the fastest. Swinging and miss.
One.
That's strike one.
Then he really sells the
0-1.
changeup with that arm action.
Swing and miss at a slider.
Talk about time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That was ugly.
Valdez checks the runner.
Right there. He's
And
out.
they got him. That ends the inning. Back here in Houston,
Lead up
now
for
the
the
number 2 hitter,
Astros, the
Isaac
third baseman,
Paredes.
Isaac Paredes.
And swing and a miss.
Well, these Astros,
No
digging
balls,
into
1
their
strike.
numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's
Got
nothing
him.
wrong with delivering consistent, hard
Now
contact.
batting,
That's
the
almost
left
always
fielder,
going to lead to positive
Yordan
results.
Here's Jordan Alvarez.
Alvarez.
Very unusual here. An intentional walk with the bases empty and 1 out.
The first
Runner on
baseman,
first
number
with 1
8,
gone. Christian Walker will hit next.
Walker.
No, that's in.
Alvarez stands at first with 1 out. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
There's a swing and a drive. And it
Foul.
gets into the corner, but it's foul. This one in the air, center field. Mitchell racing over to make the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra
Now
bases
batting,
for sure.
the
The
catcher,
pitcher's his friend. He'll
Junior.
give him a second to catch his
Junior.
breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Diaz
Yeehaw!
now in the box. Comes up empty
0-1.
with a swing there. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Perkins ranging back, and it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Throw into third.
Ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing.
Buck,
And
runner, move
a
to third
fraction of an
base.
inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Jerry Hillsdale calls for time behind the plate, and it looks like he's signaling balk. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. In comes the run from third to add on, and he'll pull into second safely.
Good pitch hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
So runner at second, 2 down. Smith, the next to hit. That's off
That's
the
a
mark,
ball.
and that's ball 1. Runner
1-0.
at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Delivers a pitch in
Hee-haw!
for a strike at 95.
1-1.
And there's
That
the ball.
missed. That's a
The
ball.
skipper calls down to the bullpen. He's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he
That's
was
a ball.
hoping for.
Misses just off
3-1.
the outside edge. I think that was a strike. So now 2
Ball
on
4.
and 2 outs.
The batter, number 14,
Mauricio
second
Dubon
baseman,
up next for the
Mauricio
Astros.
Dubon.
Swung on, belted. Bangs It's off the wall. One run is in. Headed to the plate. The relay. And they put the tag on. That's the third out, inning over. And we're back. Top of the sixth. Inning. Now it's the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. Hit on the ground to short, Pena. Leadoff hitter retired in the sixth. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Outside low, ball one. Mitchell.
One ball,
goes
no
6
strikes.
6 feet 3 inches, 225 pounds. A former first-round pick in 2020. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
As he was out front that time. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
I think he was sitting
1 and
off
2's
speed
to
there.
count.
Up and
No,
in.
that missed. That's a
2
ball.
balls, 2 strikes. Just
We got a
off
full
the
count.
inside edge.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat.
Now
William
batting,
Contreras.
catcher,
Now at the
William
plate.
Contreras.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he saw that changeup. Really well, just a little early, still barreled it. As you see, home run distance, just couldn't keep it fair.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
No
2 down,
balls,
nobody
2
out.
strikes.
And we're the top half of the 6th. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On the ground, and that chance handled. Wide throw,
he
pulls
saved.
him off the bag, and the inning still alive.
Now batting, designated
Runner at
hitter,
first, 2 away. Christian
Yelich.
Yelich digs in now, 1 for 2. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Smith on the run towards the line, and that is that. And welcome back to the
Leading up
ballpark.
for the
Here we go, bottom
Astros,
6.
the center fielder,
Stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers.
Myers.
And that one fouled off. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw
That's
left.
a ball. That's
That's
inside.
right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
Hard hit left side. Fires over to Hoskins. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter
Now
in
batting,
6th.
the designated
Here's the
hitter,
Astros leadoff
Jose
man. Jose
Altuve.
0 for 3 in this one. He swings and fouls one off. Next one
Ball.
misses. 1-1.
1 ball,
Bases
1
after
strike.
1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Perkins on his way over. He's got it. There's 2 away. Isaac Paredes
Now batting,
up
the
next for
third
the
baseman,
Astros.
Isaac Paredes.
Foul ball.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
Fly ball to right. Chourio makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here in
Leading off for the
Houston, if we go to the
Brewers,
top
the
of the
first baseman,
seventh, up
number
now
12,
for Milwaukee. Rhys Hoskins.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 63, Caleb Orts.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
Hard hit to third. Paredes
He's up.
fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the
The batter,
seventh.
number 2,
Bryce
second
Terang
baseman,
up now
Bryce.
for the Brewers.
Terang.
Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The batter, number 3,
Now it's the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz.
Ortiz.
There goes the runner. They pitch
1-0.
out. Throws it away.
He's in there. Ball.
1 out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the count is 2-2. Just
Nope,
misses
ball.
the mark outside the zone.
Full count.
Runner goes again. That's ball
That's
4.
ball 4. Take your base.
Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw.
The batter, the left fielder, Blake.
Runners at the corners
Perkins.
here. 1 away. Next for Milwaukee, Blake Perkins.
Runner, he's
Runner
going,
on the
he's going.
go. Pitch
Nope.
misses.
Ball.
No throw. He's in there safely. And a foul ball. Terang at third. Ortiz at second with 1 away. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The sweeper got the strikeout.
Now batting, the third
Here's
baseman,
the third baseman, Oliver Dunn. First pitch
Ball.
misses.
1-0.
Outside.
Nope,
with
that's
the breaking
outside.
ball.
Ball.
Just missed.
Ball. 3-0.
And that one clips the corner. Yeah, that's fouled off. Down the right field line and a base hit. One run across. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 5-2.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now the right fielder.
Runner!
Runner takes off. Pitch
No, that
misses.
missed. That's a ball.
Throw, save.
1 ball, no strikes.
Runner at second, 2 down. Missed with
Ball.
a changeup. Yeah, that's ball 2. There's a strike.
2-1. Ball. 3-1.
Now fly ball to right center. Myers. Long run into the gap. Makes the grab. Back here at Daikin
Lead
Park.
up for
Set
the
for the last
Astros,
half of the
the
7th.
left
Now it's
fielder,
Yordan
Yordan
Alvarez.
Alvarez.
And it's fouled away. Next pitch
Ball.
misses inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
The first baseman, number 8,
Christian Walker up next for the Astros.
Walker.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And it stays fair.
I'm sure he feels really good about that.
Now batting,
Turned on it
catcher,
nicely.
Younger.
Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but
Yeah.
he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
And here is Yainer Diaz.
1-0.
Not even close there. Ball 1. Tap foul at the plate. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Liner, base hit, and that's going to kick into the corner. The throw in safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in.
So
Now
out of the
pitching
pen comes
for
the
the
right-hander, Tobias Myers.
Number
This
36,
could be a pretty critical point in this
Tobias
game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep
Myers.
him within striking distance.
Now here is Jeremy Pena. And a big swing and a miss.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And that one
Ball
upstairs,
high.
ball 1.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
2 on, 1 out. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Walker on third. Diaz over at second with 1 down. Drilled out towards left center field. Mitchell under it. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. The relay throw.
He's safe.
He's safe.
The right fielder, Cam Smith. Pinch hitting for the Astros, number 20, Chad McCormick.
This one in the air. Hoskins makes the play, and the inning is over. Back here in Houston, we go to the eighth. Now for Milwaukee, Gary Mitchell.
Mitchell. Now pitching for the Astros, number 48, Steven Okert.
That one
That's
misses.
a ball.
1-0.
1-0.
Strike one.
Ha!
In this situation, you expect the batters to
1-1.
be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
And that one is
No, that
downstairs.
missed.
And it's 2-1. Drilled out towards left center field. That one carrying. And it hits the fence. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback. Not in time. That's a
Up
leadoff
next for
double.
Milwaukee,
It's been a pretty rough game
The
at the
catcher,
plate for him so
William
far. A bunch of
Contreras.
strikeouts, so that felt good, I'm sure. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked
That's
that
a ball.
Contreras, the next to hit, takes outside. This one smoked out to left.
Up next for Milwaukee,
Now it's Christian
the
Yelich.
designated hitter, Christian
Siggy, he's got a history of
Yelich.
coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers. Runner breaks for third.
No,
Pitch
that's out.
inside, and the
He's
throw's
safe.
offline, safe at third. Swing
Hiya!
and a miss as he was out front.
Gonna really need to hang
1-1.
in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Ground ball left side. Paredes fires over to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Now back,
2
the
down,
first
base is
baseman,
empty.
Reese
And now the first
Hoskins.
baseman, Reese Hoskins. In the air, center field. Myers gets under it. And makes the grab. And that's the third out. And we're back.
Lead
On the
up
bottom
for
of
the
the eighth.
Astros,
Here's the second
the second
baseman,
baseman,
Mauricio Duvall.
Duvall.
Myers back to work. And that is out of play.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Misses, it's a
Victory!
strikeout.
Now batting, the
Next to
center
him,
fielder,
Jake Myers. 1 for 3.
Myers.
That finds
Hee-haw!
the mark on the inside corner.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
One down, base is empty. That misses.
Ball.
Now 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 3, and that's 2 in a row. And the batter now, Jose Altuve. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Fouled off left side.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So, a man aboard, Isaac Paredes. Up next for the Astros. In there, it's 0-1.
0-1.
Slice down the right side. And that just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Runner.
Altuve runs on the ground to third.
Hey, too late.
And that's the end of the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 71, Josh Hader.
And that bunted towards third. Paredes fires over to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Joseph Ortiz.
That's a ball.
Hader, a 6'3" lefty. He features a 2-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Goes 1-1.
1-1.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
1-2's the count.
To choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 down. So last chance for the Brewers. Next for the Brewers, Blake Perkins. The switch hitter batting right. Pitch misses
that's a ball.
Inside, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
The Brewers trailing by 3 here at the top of the 9th. Next offering is in for a strike. That's inside.
Inside, ball.
Hader is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, him out, and that is the ball game. So